So today is the day we've got to hope that we can turn around that absolute dismantling that Ajax gave us. Completely by surprise as well in the last episode with those poor mistakes by Allison and Konate, etc. Um, so yeah, I mean, the only thing to really tell you guys is we're top of the league. We're still miles ahead of Arsenal. Of course, they've got two games in hand. But we're going to play that Ajax game at home. Hopefully, somehow turn it around. We're just going to have to go all out and try and score loads. And then we're going to come back and play the Arsenal game, which, if, and it is a big, huge capital if we win that, I'd like to think we've probably won the Premier League. Not mathematically, but pretty much. But there's not really that much more to say other than let's just get straight into the Ajax game and try and make something happen, really. So this is the team that I've picked to hopefully turn around that 3-0 deficit at Ajax. Alisson, Bradley, Gomez, Konate and Robertson, Bajcetic, McAllister, Elliott, Salah, Doak and Jota. I'm not going to lie, it was very difficult in my head to not drop Alisson and Konate, but what in my heart should we say, in my head told me, you can't drop them. They are probably two of your most important players and on their day could help me win the game. So we've kept them in. I don't know what happened there. But we need to score early if we've got any chance of coming back against Ajax. I'm very tempted. I mean, Ajax have got a corner early, and this could kill us off. I don't really want to watch this. Oh no, we're done, aren't we? I think we are done. 15 minutes in and we're already 1-0 down. How are Ajax doing this to me? I mean, that was their first shot on target. I mean, we've just gone attacking, shoot on sight. I need 4 goals and I don't need to concede any more. So, and we've gone as strong as possible in my eyes. The only ones we haven't got is Trent, who's sort of still injured for a couple of days, and Diaz, who's out for a few weeks. But we just can't seem to hold on to the ball. We just give it away all the time. It's so frustrating to watch because although at times we have made mistakes like this during the season, very rarely do we make so many mistakes in like 2 games. And again, we lose the ball there. That's twice in the last sort of 30 seconds. And again, we lose the ball. It just seems like we're constantly losing the ball. And I'm worried we're going to get dismantled again. I don't know what's going on. It's the best way to say it. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. It's pretty much what I'm saying, isn't it? I was hoping I'd have a bit more about me as the team. Like I thought we'd score early and kind of make a game of it. But it doesn't look like we're up for the game at all by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, we turned up better to the away game than we have so far at Anfield. 1 before half-time would be lovely. So if you can make that happen, I'd much appreciate it. And again, we lose the ball. I mean, it just happens all the time. Robertson, Ben Doak, and that's a good little save around the corner. See, if that was the other end, Alisson would have probably just let that roll under his body for 2-0. I just don't know. Unless we get a goal before half time, I just don't know how we're going to score that many goals in the second half. And of course, McAllister gets an offside decision there. So thank you for that. I'm pretty sure that will probably be it for till half time. That's it. So 4 goals in the second half, please, or we're going home. So let's give it a go. At least we've got a highlight straight away, but it's no good if we go 2-0 down, is it? And the thing is, Ajax have not played well. We've just played rubbish. And I know that sounds pretty biased considering, but they haven't. I mean, the only goal they scored in this game was probably their best goal out of the whole 2 legs because of the mistakes that we made for the other 3 goals. If we go back to a balanced approach, perhaps, and just kind of get back to basics, so to speak. Konate with a goal. Is it too late? I'm not jumping up and down just yet. Apparently Salah and Doak are both having great games. It doesn't feel like it. I'm going to bring on Stone purely because Darwin Núñez cannot hit a barn door and Jota hasn't scored for months. So on paper, you're probably going to say pick Núñez, but for actually scoring goals, Stone's the only one that's been scoring. So, I mean, it feels a bit too late now anyway, but just see who we can bring on, possibly take off. I mean, Harvey Elliott's not really set. I mean, Gravenberch loves a comeback. He made that comeback against Dortmund last year and scored a hat-trick as a sub, so why not? Trent is still a few days away from full fitness, but he can come on. Let's try and be positive. Let's get another one now. And then we've got 2 in the last 20 minutes, and that sounds more realistic then. Don't think it's going to happen though, is it? We're getting the shots in now, but they're not good shots by the sounds of it. Considering we're not seeing them anyway. Gravenberch, he comes on, he loses the ball, but at least we've got it back through McAllister. Surely 4-on-4. Oh, they're getting men back now, aren't they? Bendo coming into the box. Can he finish? And he's pushed it wide. That was the goal we needed. That was it there that we needed. And Trent, I can't imagine this coming to much. No, it doesn't. That's frustrating to see, though. That really is frustrating to see. 16 shots, 10 on target. Of course, we've got another Ajax corner now. Alisson this time does collect better. We've left it too late. We've left it way too late to start playing. Alisson's taking his sweet time about that. Considering we haven't exactly got all the time in the world, but there's a nice little Stone now. Oh, and he's missed. What is going on? Why can't anyone score a goal? I can't believe... I'm looking at the stats thinking I can't believe it's 1-1. And I think we're pretty much out of the Champions League right now. Well, we are. We're not going to score 3 goals in 90 minutes. So disappointed that that's come to an end in the round of 16. I thought probably a bit of overconfidence. I thought playing Ajax, we'd smash it. But apparently not. Just going to tell you that I hate all of you. There we go. And there we go. Our European adventure has come to a complete explosion and we're out of it. Hopefully, we're going to finish on a high this episode. I feel very depressed after them battering us 3-0 last game. And now we didn't even muster any sort of comeback. So, yeah, quite depressed, I'm not going to lie. So, let's go to Arsenal. Arsenal come to us, however you want to see it. And let's batter Arsenal, shall we? So, I've just had to quickly come back before the Arsenal game just to show you that there's several players in the squad that feel I'm responsible for the fact that we went out against Ajax. And 2 of those players being Alisson, the one that made the cock-up for 2 of the goals, and Konate, the one who made the other cock-up for the 3rd goal. So, apparently, as a footballer, you don't have any sort of responsibility, which is very nice. Apart from that, though, they can all jog on, I don't care. Anyhow, one other thing I just wanted to show you that's a little bit more exciting than my players moaning at me is we've got another youth intake to look at. I'm not going to go in depth. I'm probably going to go more in depth at the end of the season. However, we've got two nice 5-star potential ability players. We've got Alpha Sese, which is a lovely name, Alpha. 15-year-old from Sierra Leone. He's another winger, and we don't need any more wingers. That's the worst thing about it. And then we've got Fortunato Ronchi, who's an Italian, who is a striker. And we've already got strikers. So yeah, we've got a striker, Ane, and then apart from that, we've not really got anyone this year. We've got Jared Hamill. Why I struggle to say an English name like that, I do not know. But he's a centre back, so that's always positive. We always need left back, right backs, centre backs, goalkeepers. That's the kind of players we want to come through now. But no, apparently we're still bringing through strikers and wingers. So nevertheless, we'll take a proper look at them come the end of the season, and we'll just get straight back to that Arsenal game now. So this is the team for the Arsenal game, and if I'm really honest, I would have liked to have taken Alisson and Konate out, but I need them. So it's kind of an internal battle whether to drop them just for hating on me or keep them in the team. So I've kept them in the team. So I feel like I've lost in a way already. Anyway, we've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Williams, Konate and Robertson, Bajcetic, McAllister and Szoboszlai in the middle, and then a front three of Doak, Jota and Salah. See, I don't know how professional that sounds about me hating on my players for hating on me, but I feel like it was a personal attack, telling me that it was my fault that we went out in the Champions League when they're the ones on the field making the mistakes. So I don't know what they want me to do. So yeah, I wasn't happy with it, but I also, no offense to Kelleher, don't trust him in goal. So I felt like, and of course, I didn't mention Joe Gomez was injured as well for a couple of days. So I had no choice but to either play Konate or play Williams and Quansah together against Arsenal. So yeah, I would like to wrap the league up. I mean, what I'll probably do now anyway, guys, is dependent on the outcome of this. Well, no, not dependent either way. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll probably go straight through to the end of the season, in the sense when we wrap the title up, I think we'll kind of call that the end of the season when we lift the trophy, because there's no point of showing you another 4 or 5 games. I think there's only about 8 games left. We're so far ahead. I say that, we're probably going below the whole thing now. I'm pretty sure that was offside, if I'm honest. It looked offside to me, so thank you for going to VAR there. But I'm hoping that I can sort of do one more episode where I'll show you two. How was that awarded? Oh God, I think we're just having a mini collapse. I'm talking about showing you 2 more games by the end of the year, and we'll lift the trophy and all that. I don't know if we'll get there at this rate. I'm just thinking if Arsenal beat us and then they win their 2 games in hand, that's 6. So 64. They'll still be 9 points behind us with 8 games to go. So as long as we don't collapse, we should still win it. But the plan will be, guys, to show you a couple more games of the season, and definitely obviously the trophy lift, and we'll call that the end of the season, and then we'll go into the summer and just do a quick review of the season. And I think I promised in a couple of episodes ago, do sort of a big, more of an in-depth review on the players we've developed so far. I know a couple of you want to kind of see how they've developed in a bit more detail, so we'll probably go for that. So let's win this game. Let's be positive. Let's win this game, and then we'll go through, play a couple of other games, win the trophy, all be happy. There we go. That's all positivity needs. A bit of positivity and we score. So that is the plan. Mo Salah there with his 200th goal for Liverpool, apparently. And a nice little assist there from Ben Doak as well. So we're back on level terms. I think. Oh, here we go. We might score before the half-time whistle at this rate. Robertson plays it to Bajcetic. Alisson with Alisson? I'm getting my players mixed up now. Alexander-Arnold with a shot that very nearly went in, to be fair. Robertson with another corner. Probably come to nothing this, won't it? Doak. Another good save by Ramsdale there. At least we're putting some pressure on Arsenal now. What I like to see. We haven't played like this in games. So many games. And it would have been nice to finish the half off going in at 2-1. However, at least we're back on level terms. It's probably the one positive to take from this half. I've said it now, haven't I? Oh, for God's sake, I always do this. It would be nice to get this away. How Jesus, and this over the bars. How Jesus managed to get to that in the end, I do not know. But blow the whistle, ref. Get us to half time, please. Please. Oh no. Do I not do it every time? Oh, it'd be great to go into half time at 1-1 and we'll take that as a positive. And then we just go in 2-1 down. Of course we did. Why would we not? This is definitely different to that 6-0 pounding we gave Arsenal last year on the last game of the season. And of course it's a more of an even game, and we're still somehow losing. It's just not being free for all. And of course, I am running out of options on the bench because we do seem to be playing. Maybe that's the problem. We're trying to play our best team, and maybe our best team just isn't our best team anymore. Maybe we need to trust in youth a bit more. So let's do it. Let's put Harvey Elliott on. Let's put Stone up front. Trust the process. And get the comeback. He says. Oh, God. I mean, do you know what, guys? I am struggling on what to say, considering how... Salah's got the ball back now. Maybe this will be the chance we need. I was going to say I'm struggling to know what to say, purely because of how dreadful we're playing. Every time we seem to go to a highlight, it's Arsenal attacking us. But Konate now to Robertson. Let's make something happen. At least we can do is make something happen. We seem to be just stuck. We get as far as like the final third. We just don't know what to do with the ball. That, however, is a lovely ball to Mo Salah from Doak. Stone is there. What did I say? Trust the process. Put on the youngsters and they will score. I didn't expect that to happen. However, just play along. I did. I mean, all of a sudden, we're back to 2-2 and we could be in with a chance of winning it. However, we need to try and keep hold of the ball and not give it to Arsenal. I mean, that was a dodgy pass back there. Was that Gabriel? But we could do with winning the ball off Arsenal about now and not letting them shoot from there, but good save there by Alisson in the end. Or it wasn't. It was a shot wide. So Salah with a free kick, and it's come out to Stone there. What's he doing out that far? He should be in the box, scoring the goals. Badgers hits to Robertson. Doak in lots of space. Doesn't really do much with it. Gives it to Robertson. Soberslide now. Cuts it back to Doak. Oh, and it's almost as if it was scripted like this. Ben Doak with the goal. 3-2 up. I did say, didn't I? I know what I'm talking about, guys. John Stones. It's not even John Stones. It's Jason Stone with that equaliser. Ben Doak with the third goal. We kind of need to keep it this way now, please, guys. Nice to see all of our front three getting on the score sheet there. I don't really know who and what to do. I think Ben Doak needs to come off. He is looking a bit tired. I don't know whether to bring on Darwin Núñez or... Do you know what? No, we're bringing on Cade Gordon. Trust the youth. I mean, that's what I'll hopefully be doing for the rest of the year anyway, is trusting our youth players, because if we pretty much wrap the title up, it doesn't matter. It's only 3-3, we're not losing. Although I might be dying inside ever so slightly. As long as we are sort of wrapping the title up, in all fairness, then I will be able to play a lot more youth, which will be pretty beneficial in one sense. Hopefully, Robertson now with the ball. Please don't lose it. Gordon there loses it, gets it straight back, plays it to Soberslide. Robertson now with the ball. Cuts. Oh, I was going to say cuts in. I thought that was going to be a thumping Mo Salah header there for 4-3. Apparently not. And now Arsenal are on the attack, possibly. I would like to see Arsenal do what we do and just play it about at the back for ages, end up losing it. I would like that. Yeah, that would do. Oh, and then we've just, oh my God. I mean, thank God the angle was too tight there, but I did die inside for a second there. Cade Gordon, all talking about youth. Cade Gordon comes on and plays an absolute hospital pass back to the goalkeeper. It looks, no, I'm not going to say it. There's 5 minutes at a time. That's why I'm not going to say it, because I don't want a late winner to just further depress me after that Ajax game. Otherwise, come on, guys, get this away. Please get it away. Oh, at least it's gone over. Otherwise, you might not see me till the end of the season. I may just retire. I think in the end, probably a fair result. I mean, even our XG was very similar. But again, I think I'm going to go off camera for a few games and hopefully get some wins under my belt. You never know. I could come back in the next episode and say, I've blown it. We're level on points with Arsenal going into the final game of the season, and we're probably going to lose the title. And actually, while we're talking about that, let's just have a quick look who we've got left. Oh, good God. I didn't even see that. So we've got the Merseyside derby coming up, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, and then Newcastle, who are still up there as well. So we've basically got, let's take a quick look at the table. We've got Chelsea, Man United, so we've got 3rd and 4th, Newcastle 6th, Everton 8th, and Man City, where are they? 9th. I don't know how Man City are down there. I think it's got something to do with the fact that Erling Haaland's been pretty much injured for like the whole season, and he's still got about 2 months out. So, shows like they're a bit of a one-man team, doesn't it? So, do you know what? Maybe we will come back. I don't want to show you these two games. Oh, we might have to. Do you know what? I'm going to go and play probably the Everton and Chelsea game, see how we're getting on with results. I may be able to leave the Man City game because they're not a threat to us. We're not sort of going for the title with them at the moment. And maybe come back for the Man United game and the Newcastle game. Who knows? Either way, guys, hopefully in the next episode you'll see me win the title. If you don't, it'll more likely be me crying about not winning the title. But thanks for watching. As much as it's been quite a depressing episode with these performances, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.